she made on the fly. Her volleyball IQ is
off the scale.
Outrageous.
And what emotion on the captain's face. Because you wind back the clock 12 months and she was fearing for her career with that heart inflammation.
Okay, what are the people doing in the video? They are playing volleyball, right? And how do they feel in the video? In the end, they were very excited. And do you know some of the athletes in the video? Zhu Ting, and who is their coach, you know? Okay. Yes, and today we are going to learn something more about her. Now please open your books, turn to page 38. Okay guys, look at this page. What can you see at the first sight when you look at this page? What can you see at the first sight? You can see a colorful picture. And what about this? This is called a title. Anything else? Yes, I heard that you said they are called subtitles, right? And this passage is divided into two columns, two parts, two columns. And here, where would you most likely find this text? Which one? A magazine. It is very typical, right? Okay, what does legend mean here in this passage? Which one? Which one? A. Why? Why do you think A is right? Persons, stories. Why do you choose persons here? Please?
Because the subtitle is Wang Bing and the other person.
Okay, very clever. Thank you. We have two subtitles, Lang Ping and Michael Jordan. Yes. Okay, guys, if we pay more attention to this part, please look at this part. It is called lead paragraph in a magazine article. And in this part, it will be an introduction to the whole passage. And it also tells the writing purpose. Now please read it carefully and tell me, what does living legends mean in this paragraph? Have you found? What kind of person can be called living legends in this passage? Who can? Who can? Okay, you please have a try.
There must be other ladies who are masters in their sports and also send good examples for others.
They must be athletes. Read after me. Athletes.
Athletes.
Athletes means sports players, okay? Living legends must be athletes who are
Masters in their sports.
who are masters. And also what? Set good examples to other people. Okay, thank you. Sit down, please. So, when you look at this page, what do you want to know from this passage? What questions do you want to ask before you read? Think about it. Okay, any volunteers? What questions do you want to ask? Or what do you want to know from the passage? Okay, you please have a try.
What are the living legends? Living legends means?
What do living legends mean?
Yeah.
And just now we have solved this problem. What does living legends mean? It means athletes who are not only masters but also set good examples for others. Any other questions?
And who is Wang Ping and Michael Jordan?
Who is Michael Jordan and Lang Ping? Do you know who is Lang Ping? She is China's women's volleyball coach. Yes, and who is Michael Jordan? In which country? What kind of basketball player? NBA, right? He was an NBA basketball player. Any other questions?
No.
No. Okay, thank you. Any other volunteers? Okay, you please. Good.
I want to know why they could be legend.
Yes, very good. Why? Why could they be legends? Very good. Why could they be legends?
And I want to know what's the purpose of this task.
What's the purpose of this test, right? Okay, good. What's the purpose of this passage? Anything else? Very good questions. No more. Any other volunteers? Okay, you please have a try. Can you? What things have they done, right? Okay, good. What have they done? Good. Any more? No more. Okay, this boy, can you have a try?
I want to know what happened from them.
What happened to them? Okay, good. What happened to them? Anything else? No more? Okay, you please. Good.
What are they like besides they are living legends?
What are they like besides being a legend, right? What are they like? Can you understand this question? What are they like? What are they like means what kind of people are they? Do you mean this? Okay, thank you. What are they like? What are they like means their personality. Now, we have so many questions, and these questions are all from you. Now it's time for you to go through the passage for 6 minutes and try to find out all the answers to these questions if you can find in the passage, okay? 6 minutes for you. Okay, time's up. Have you found all the answers? Okay, let's come to this question first. What's the purpose of this passage? What's the purpose of this passage? Who can? What's the purpose of this passage? Okay, what about you? You please?
Help us choose some management of sports.
Okay, have you found the answer? In which part? In the lead paragraph. Just now I told you the lead paragraph is an introduction to the whole passage, and it also tells us the writing purpose of this article, you know. And the purpose of this article is to ask us to do what? Please say it again.
Help us choose some living legends of sports.
Yes, okay, thank you. To help them to choose some living legends. And this is the writing purpose of this passage. Okay, and let's come to these two questions. What happened to them? Have you found some answers to this? What happened? It's a big problem. Anything is okay if you can say something about this. Okay, please?
For Langping, when the Chinese team was preparing for the 2015 World Cup, the team that Langping had built was falling apart.
Okay, good. The team fell apart. Anything else? And this is the challenge that she met, right?
Yeah.
And did she overcome it?
Yeah.
And what achievements did she get?
2 weeks later, the China women's volleyball team were world champions.
Yes, they were champion, right? Okay, good. And what about Jordan? What happened to him? What has he done? Is also okay.
He has started a club called the Boys and Girls to share his success with others.
Okay, very good. He set up a club to help young people, right?
Yes.
Okay, good. Do you have something more to share with us?
Sorry, no more.
No more? Okay, good. Thank you. Any other volunteers? Okay, this boy, very good. Thank you.
Michael Jordan became known as Air Jordan, changed the basketball with his graceful moves and jumps.
Yes, he was called
Air Jordan.
Air Jordan, and he changed the
Basketball.
Okay, very good. Anything else?
And Jordan's skill were impressive. The mental strength that he showed made him unique.
Yes, his mental strength made him unique. Okay, thank you. Very good. Anything else?
No more.
Okay, thank you. And why could they be legends? Who can answer? Okay, you please. Good.
For Langping, in a difficult situation, she made a good choice to lead her team to win the game.
She made a good decision to win the game, right? Okay, very good. And what about Jordan?
Jordan, when he failed, he can accept the
Failures. Yeah.
failures, and he also can learn something from the failures to make him better.
Okay, very good. You give very good answers. Okay, and can you answer what are they like? I mean their personality.
Maybe Langping is determined people and
Person.
person.
And
Michael Jordan is hard and
Hard working. Yes, hard working.
And sorry, I cannot.
Okay, you have done a good job. Thank you. Let's clap for him. In his opinion, Lang Ping is determined and Michael Jordan is hardworking. Okay, these are the answers that you get after reading this passage for 6 minutes, right? Okay, let's read this passage together very carefully and try to dig out something more about these two legends, okay? First, please tell me, what achievements have Lang Ping got? What achievements? Okay, you please?
As a player, Lang Ping brought honor and glory to her country. As a coach, he led China's women's volleyball team to medals at the World Championships and the Olympics. As a person, Lang Ping is loved by fans and at home and abroad.
Okay, very good. From this sentence, we can know that Lang Ping have achieved so many things, right? And here, was it easy for her to get so many achievements? Was it easy? No. How can you know? Give me some details. Actually, the author told us a story about Lang Ping. And just now you have told us her team was falling apart, right?
Yeah.
Why was her team falling apart? What challenge did she meet? Who can? What's her challenge at that time? Girls, what about you? I have so many boy supporters. Okay, thank you. You please. What's challenge?
One of the best players had been injured and the team captain had to leave because of her problems.
Yes, one of the best players had been injured and the captain had to leave because of heart problems, right?
Yeah.
So, what's her challenge? Losing two important players. And this is her challenge. Did she give up?
No.
No. And what's her solution? What's her solution?
She had a best that her young players would win if they work together as a team.
Okay, she didn't lose heart. You know, lose heart. Lose heart means give up. And she knew that they could win if her young players could work together as a team. So from these sentences, we know it's her determination and team spirit that helped the team win that game, you know? Okay, thank you, very good. And what about the result? What about the result? Did they win?
Yes.
Please tell me.
2 weeks.
They were world champions, and what happened in 2016? So, if we wanted to say a very good master, they achieved a lot of achievements. We should write about achievements. Maybe we should also write about the challenge on the way when she pursued the achievements, you know? And when we write about the story about her challenge, we can use this pattern. First the challenge, then how to solve, and what's the result, okay? So we say, actually Lang Ping is so great. And how did the author describe that she was very great? Pay attention to this part. Pay attention to the language. How did the author describe? Please read it aloud. As a player, want to go.
As a player, Lang Ping brought honor and glory to her country. As a coach, she led the China's women's volleyball team to medals at the World Championships and the Olympics. As a person, Lang Ping is loved by fans
Okay, guys, pay attention to these phrases. Which of the figures of speech is employed here? Which one? See, this, can you read this word? Parallelism. Parallelism. Okay, what's the function of parallelism? What's the function? If you can't, please tell me in Chinese, it's okay. What's the function of using parallelism? Okay, please. What's the function?
就是3句话都是阿瑟阿瑟阿瑟，就是结构相似。
Okay, and then how do you feel when you read such kind of sentence?
就是感觉他从各个事业上都有成就，从一个 player 到 coach 到 person。
And it tells you a lot of information about Lang Ping. And how do you feel?
I feel Lang Ping has so much achievement.
You feel proud. Do you feel proud about her?
Of course.
A strong sense of feeling, right? Okay, thank you. So we say when you use parallelism, actually it can suggest the information and also impress the reader. Impress means leave a deep impression on somebody, you know? 留下一个深刻的印象. Okay, now we say Lang Ping is a volleyball master in China. And what about Michael Jordan in America? Please tell me, what made Michael Jordan a master in his field? What made him the master? Okay, please, can you?
Jordan's skills was impressive, but for the mental stress that he showed made him
Unique.
unique.
Okay, thank you. So what made him a master? His impressive skills and his unique mental strength. Okay, this sentence tells us both his skills and mental strength. And we call such kind of sentence transitional sentence, you know. Just now we have parallelism. And now we have what? Transitional sentence. Yes. Okay, so let's come to Jordan's skills. What kind of skills does he have? What skills? When Michael Jordan's feet left the ground, how did people feel? Time seemed to stand still. Okay, guys, what does stand still mean here? Stop. What stops? Time stops. Why do people feel like this? He is so fast, or when he jumps, women, maybe a picture can tell you. Okay, look at this picture. Michael Jordan can jump very high. So it's made people feel very amazed, unbelievable, or excited, right? So it seemed that time stands still. Okay, another question. What figure of speech is used here? Exaggeration. Yes, okay, very good. And also, let's continue reading. We know you just now told me Jordan was called what? Air Jordan. Air Jordan changed the basketball with his graceful moves and jumps. Okay, here, Air Jordan uses the figure of speech of what? Which one? Simile, parallelism, metaphor. Which one? Simile means 明喻. Metaphor means 暗喻. Which one? Simile? No, actually it is a metaphor. Why do they call it metaphor? If we think a sentence is written in the figure of simile, we will use like, as. You know that? Her face is like an apple. This is called simile. But we cannot find like in this sentence. So it is actually metaphor. And just now we have exaggeration. And these are the writing skills or the beautiful language in this passage. Okay? And let's come to Michael Jordan's. Oh, here I have a tip for you. The use of different figures of speech, such as parallelism, exaggeration, metaphor, can make our language more vivid. Okay? And now let's come to his mental strengths. What unique mental strengths does Jordan have? Okay, you please. What mental strength? He can accept failure. This is his mental strength, right? Anything else? Okay, let your desk mate help you. Thank you, all the same. He never gives up easily. Okay, and what can he usually always do in the final seconds in a match? Maybe boys know this better than girls. Okay, this boy, can you? In the final seconds, what can Jordan do?
Jordan always seemed to find a way to win.
Okay, thank you, very good. Do you know final seconds of a game? Okay, it is very important in a basketball match, right? Yeah. And Michael Jordan seems always have the way to win. And just now you told me he can accept failure, and he also can learn from his failure. And once Jordan said, I can accept failure. Everyone fails at something, but I can't accept not trying. And when we refer to the writing skills, it is called quotation. Quotation means you state some direct speech of that person. You use some direct speech of that person. And we say quotation can help to make the readers feel closer to the great man because we know what he really said. Okay? So here we have they met challenges, and sometimes they also may face failure, right? These are all the challenges, and they achieved a lot of achievements. Okay, and undoubtedly, in career, Michael Jordan is really a master. And what about in life? In life, what kind of person is Jordan? What did he do? You told me just now, what did he do in life? Yes, in life, Jordan has set up a club to help boys and girls. Okay, so this is the contribution, you know, contribution to society. That is his contribution to society. Maybe we can also say what has Jordan done? He has done some contribution to society, right?
Yeah.
Okay, so much for these two great persons. What can you learn from them? Now please discuss in groups of 4. And when you discuss, you should write something down. Write some key information down and choose a speaker to tell me what you've got later. Okay? Now go, please. You have 3 minutes. Do remember to use English but not Chinese, okay?
And we need to learn to be we need to learn share our experience with others.
Okay, as time is limited, we have to stop here. Any volunteer? Any volunteers? Let us hear you. Okay, please, good.
I learned that we should never give up and always be full of determination when we face a difficult challenge, whether or not we success or fall.
Or fail.
Or fail. Or fail. We must learn from the failures and sometimes we can work together with others.
Okay, very good. Thank you. Sit down, please. Never give up. Face failure and keep up and work as a team with others. You mean, right? Okay, very good. Any other volunteers? One more volunteer. Okay, you please. Very good.
We can learn from Lang Ping that she doesn't lose heart when she faces all kinds of difficulties.
Never lose heart when facing difficulties.
Yeah.
Anything else?
We can learn from Michael Jordan. that he is hardworking and he can learn from failures.
Okay, thank you. Very good. We should be hardworking, determined. Also, we can say never stop trying to achieve more, and learn their good qualities, such as being determined, confident, hardworking, strong-minded, brave, and so on. So, did the passage tell us what kind of person are they? Yes or no?
Yes.
Yes, they have so many good qualities, and you also have found the answers good. Okay, so why could they be legends? We know they are excellent athletes, right? When we write about them, we write about achievements. Anything else? Challenges. And when we talk about challenges, we use stories, right? And we also tell us about this, their good qualities, their contributions. And what language did we use? We use figures of speech, 修辞手法, such as parallelism and exaggeration and metaphor and quotation. And we know if you want to be a legend, you should not only be a master, but also should set good examples for us. Only when you are masters and also good examples for us, then you can be called what? Legends, right? Okay, good. So, can we answer this question after reading? Can we answer this question now? Why can they be called legends? Good. And you have asked very good questions, and we have answered all of them after we reading this passage, right? Okay, next time you should try more. Try to ask more and try to get more. It's a good try, okay? So, now the magazine needs your another help. Here are our next two choices. Please choose the one you prefer and help us to describe the living legend in your mind. We have two in the reading passage, right? And we have two more, Deng Yaping and Yao Ming. And here are their basic information. And you have these words and phrases to help you. After class, please write an introduction about them. When you write, pay attention. You should contain maybe this content and use these language skills. And I think you can do a good job, okay? And this is today's homework. See you next time. Thank you. Bye. You've done a good job. 下次女生